wanted to play the 1064 on Windows 10 edition, well, don't worry, I'm going to show you guys in 3, 2, 1. Let's go! Hello everyone, I hope you enjoyed my intro. So here are the steps of how we're going to set up the Nintendo 64 for Windows 10 edition. So step 1 is to make a new folder called Nintendo 64 Games. So let's get to it. Alright, now let's go make that folder. So we're going to right click and make a new folder. Then we should type in Nintendo 64 Games. And then now that step 1 is done, let's head back to our notepad and let's go to step 2. Alright, now let's just do step 2. So we need to get 7-zip and we're going to be using PowerShell. Now you could use to get 7-zip on some websites, but some of the websites could be sketchy. That's why I love to use PowerShell. And just so you know, we need to be running PowerShell run as administrator. So this is the script we're going to be using, and don't worry, I'll put the PowerShell script and these two websites right here. Link in the description below. Now let's get to PowerShell. So first I'm going to copy this. Then I'm going to go to here, the magnifying glass that says type here to search. Then we're going to type in PowerShell. Then you want to go to run as administrator. And then if you get this, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? And what you want to do is hit yes. Alright. Now, if you've done it correctly, you should see PowerShell and you should see administrator. If you've done that correctly, you should be good to go. Now, let us open the script. So, if this is your first time ever using it, you have the options is, are you sure you want to proceed? It's either a Y or N. What you want to do is you want to hit Y and means stands for yes. You hit that, wait for a few moments. It also depends on your speed of your computer. And just so you don't have to worry about all this, this is pretty much learning the tool. And there we go, we got the tool open. But first, let me go fix the size of it, so I apologize for that. Alright, so this is pretty much good. Now, what you want to do is you want to go to utilities, you want to go to 7-zip, check mark it, and then hit start. Then just wait for a few moments in PowerShell. As you can see, it's downloading. And there you go. As you can see, it is successfully have been downloaded. Alright, now that step 2 is done, let's head back towards the notepad and do step 3. Alright, for step 3 now, is we need to get some Nintendo 64 games. So, we're going to be heading towards this website right here, which I'm highlighting right here. And this is where you're going to get our Nintendo 64 games. So head towards the inner browser. And then we're going to head towards the website. And this is pretty much what the website looks like. Now what you want to do is you want to go to the vault. You want to go to scroll way up and down till you see Nintendo 64. And you can pretty much pick any game you want. But for this video, we're going to be choosing Mario Kart 64. Now you want to do is you want to hit download. Okay, now that Mario Kart 64 has successfully have downloaded, we're going to open it. So you want to do is you want to go to the 3 dot, or you can either hit Ctrl J, and that will take it to your downloads. And as you can see, you want to click in show in folder. Then you want to do is right click, and then 7-zip. Then you want to do is extract files. Then you want to hit the 3 dots. Then you want to go to desktop. You want to go to Nintendo 64 games. Hit OK, and then hit OK again. And then just wait for a few moments. This may take about like 30 seconds. It depends on the speed of your computer. But I believe my computer is pretty much done. Has successfully decrypted. So now we could close the browser. Oh, oops. I almost turned off my virtual machine. Oops. Alright, now that that is done, let's get back to step 4. And then this is pretty much it. Now we need to go back towards the inner browser again, and then get the Nintendo 64 emulator. And this is the website we're going to be doing it. And I just realized I actually closed the Google Chrome. Lovely. Okay, now let's get to it. Alright, now that we're back in Google, we're going to copy the website. We're going to hit enter. And this is pretty much the Nintendo 64 emulator looks like. Now it's pretty much easy. You want to do is download here. Now you may get one that says like it may not download due to viruses. If it does, you want to hit keep. But for this one, it works. So what you want to do is you want to click it. If you get this, do you want to allow this app from any unknown publisher to make changes to your device? We're going to hit yes. And then what you want to do is you want to follow the directions. We're going to hit next, next. And then you do have the option to do a pullable, but for this video, we're just going to do this in our PC. So we're going to do next, and then this is pretty much your option if you want to. And again, I'm going to say next, and then we're just going to let this work. And there you go, hit finished. Alright, cool. Now if we go to game directly, we're going to go to hit the 3 dots, but first I'm going to close the browser, minimize this for now. But for video plugin, I do have a modern PC, so I'm going to leave it as modern PC. If you have like an older PC, like for example, if you're still using like Windows 8 or Windows 7, this is probably it. But if you're seriously using Windows 7 or Windows 8, I highly recommend like doing Windows 10 because, you know, it's an outdated operating system. But that's up to you. I hit the 3 dots. You want to go to desktop, hit the down arrow, hit Nintendo 64 games, hit OK, and then hit OK one more time. And there you go. We are now set up on Nintendo 64 emulator, but there's a few more steps that we need to do. So I'm going to give you guys a tour of like what is the settings. So if we go to options, we got graphic settings, we got audio settings, we got input settings, we got config. But if you want to set up your controller, you want to go to input settings. Alright, now that we're in input settings, what you want to do is just set up your controller. Now you can either use your keyboard or you can use your controller. So if you're plugging your controller with either wire or Bluetooth, you want to hit setup. So as you can see, I'm setting up my controller here. The only thing you have to be worried about is the audio sticks, because those could be a little bit sensitive. But at the end of the day, it's pretty much good. Now, if you believe you have done all the customized buttons that you want, you just hit apply. And then hit OK. Now, let us launch the game. And as you can see, we got Mario Kart 64 has successfully been launched. Now also, if you want to do full screen, you want to go to options and hit full screen, and then you're pretty much good. If you need official help, you gotta go to help and then join their Discord server. Then also you can go back to their website. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video, and oh, that reminds me, let me go to my notepad and let me show you guys the last step you gotta do. But first, I'm gonna quit this game for 1 second. We're gonna head back towards our notepad, and oh, as you can see, step is happy gaming, and be sure to subscribe. And if you enjoyed the video, give it a like and also put in the comments. Until then, this is TV News signing off. Have a great day, everyone.